everything's on 5 flex. And if you're looking at your cookware, your pots and pans, your bakeware, it's all rickety, it's wonky, the nonstick is flaking off. Boy, have we got the set for you, because you asked for it. Chef has put together the biggest set he's ever done, and it's really one of the only times he's ever done the cookware and the bakeware. And this is all nonstick, including all the bakeware. It's an almost $300 value, and look at the prices there, because just those big ones in the middle, you've got a $59.95, you got the $40.51. I mean, it's like you're paying for 4. You're gonna get the other things thrown in. 5 new pieces that you don't have, so a lot of people are upgrading today. Refresh that kitchen, and the only way to be cooking more at home, Chef, is if you got the right tools. Cleanup's a breeze. It's what made you the #1 brand, your DuraPan. This is item number 716448. And Angela, how many of these sets? 800? 800 of these sets remaining, and we do have the red and the black available. So Chef, oh, and stone gray available as well. It's the biggest one you've done, isn't it?
It's the biggest set we've ever done, and I would love to walk everybody through the story of DuraPan, because the truth is, I started this brand because I got so fed up with people telling me that things wouldn't get scratched, things would, you know, things would last forever, and then they just wouldn't. And then I'd use a stainless steel utensil and it would scratch it. And I was like, this is baloney. I'm gonna go and figure out how they make this stuff. So that's what I did. And have a look at my pork chops. These are pork ribeyes, by the way, and you can see them dancing around my pan. I threw some eggs into a pan over here. These are the little silicone handles that you can add onto your purchase. Have a look at my eggs. Nothing sticks to this cookware, and I'll explain why in just a moment. But I mean, imagine if waking up, that was your experience. Now, we've sold 5 million pieces of cookware since I went on that little journey. I'm gonna show you an animation that shows you exactly how we build the cookware, because I think it's really important to understand. We start with forged aluminum, and the reason that we do that is because aluminum is a wonderful heat conductor. It gives you the heat even, and it gives you the heat fast, and that's really, really important, of course, because when you want to cook in a pan, you don't want to have hot spots, you want it to be beautiful and even. The stainless steel disc, of course, on the bottom of the pans, on every one of them, makes it work on induction, right? On electric, on gas. It also reinforces the pan and makes it even stronger, which is, again, very important. Absolutely nothing sticks to it, everything just slides right on out. We use stainless steel riveted handles, so we rivet those handles on, so you can go straight to the oven, and you can be cooking on the stove, and then take the exact same piece of cookware into the oven the same way you have been able to with all of my cookware. Now, this is the first set we've sold all weekend. People are already going crazy for it, but we've only got a handful of them.
That's it, 800.
See what I'm doing here, Les? I'm using the Stockpot, and I'm doing a mountain of shrimp. All right, this is my breaded shrimp. It comes like this, already ready to go. You just drop it in the fryer. About 3 minutes later, we've got, so talk about that perfect Super Bowl food. We have it for you covered. I threw these pork chops in maybe a minute ago. No oil or butter. You can see how they just dance around the pan. And if I come in here and show it to you, by the way, if you think, oh, well, hold on, he's using stainless steel utensils, that's going to scratch the cookware. No, it doesn't. And that's
they're teenager-proof. I've got a 13-year-old, he's starting to cook, and I'm like, oh, man. But you don't have to worry about it, right? Because they're so well made.
Is he really starting to cook already?
Yeah,
I
well,
like him.
He's making like fried rice.
Nice.
And then he air fries a lot of stuff. But yes, he's learning, and that's the thing, right? You don't have to use fats or butters or oils unless you want to.
Right.
These go in the oven up to 450 degrees. The lids as well, up to 400 degrees. And Chef, it's the most complete set. And it was a customer, right, that gave you the idea to do cookware and bakeware.
Well, somebody wrote to us and said, yes, you've got the best cookware, but what about bakeware? Oh, we've only got 110 left in the black.
In the black.
Oh my goodness, that's, and not much more in the red. All right, they said, why don't you make the bakeware as well? And we're like, yes, let's do it. By the way, this is that little trivet that we spoke to you about earlier. I think there was 900 of them at the time. I'm sure there's less than that right now, but I'll show you what I'm gonna do with that. I pop it down, I pick up those silicone handles, I slide them onto the handles like that. Come on over and let me show you a beautiful big pot of meatballs. Now, I do have a handful of these little lid rests to go around. They were very, very popular yesterday. By the way, you guys, this is my last and final show. The reason I stick that lid in there, Leslie, is all the condensation runs down the front. So all of those drips doesn't get all over my kitchen counter.
That's right.
That's that beautiful little guy there. And look at those beautiful meatballs. You're going to have to give us the update when they completely sell out, but I know that they're well on their way to doing that. They are absolutely tender and fantastic. Now, this beautiful big round pan, Leslie, look how many I can fit in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 15 or 16.
Is that the 3.3 quart, right?
That is the
and that one's
3.3.
coming with the lid. What a beautiful silhouette. You do get the 5-quart stock pot. You're getting saucepans, 2 of them with the lids as well. The Frypan, the 9.5-inch, so it's the sweet, the Goldilocks size, and 2 of your grill pans as well, the 11-inch and the 5x5. We call those like the little griddle pans, and nothing little about, look at 6 pork chops in that one.
Yep.
And then you're getting the sheet pan and the micro pan. Okay, 5 new silhouettes
Scrambled
that you
eggs.
don't have. By the way, this is the pot and pan, the cookware organizer. We've got it on hsn.com right now for $29.95, and because it's 5 flex pay, it's $5.99 to get home, and you can use it horizontally or vertically as you see here. But